Over the past few years, I've offered workshops, webinars, masterclasses, and many other ways of teaching. Like many entrepreneurs, I listened to my business coaches. I learned how to structure a webinar, how to deliver value, how to teach, how to make an offer, and I loved all that. But somewhere along the way, I realized something. The moments that changed my life were never the moments when I simply learned something new. They were the moments when I began seeing something differently. Sometimes just one new way of looking at a situation changed everything that followed. And that's made me ask a different question about teaching. Is information really what changes us? Or does change begin the moment we start seeing ourselves differently? Because information alone doesn't necessarily change the relationship we have with ourselves. But a new way of seeing sometimes does. That's why I don't think I've ever created anything quite like this. Not because of the topic. I've spoken about menopause, weight loss, digestive issues. I've spoken about Ayurveda. What's different is the experience I hope to create. I don't simply want to give you more information. I want to invite you into a different way of looking at your body. Because I don't believe lasting change begins with knowing more. I believe it begins the moment we start asking different questions. Questions that open something. Questions that make us pause. Questions that help us notice something we hadn't seen before. To me, that's where change begins. So perhaps this isn't really a webinar or a masterclass or even a workshop in the usual sense. Perhaps it's a crossing. A moment where we leave one way of seeing behind and begin exploring another. And I have a feeling you may never look at your body quite the same way again. If you're ready to look differently, I'd love to welcome you. The workshop is free, and if you can't join us live, everyone who registers will receive the replay. I hope to see you there.